Morning. Hi everyone. This is Korin Sutton, pro vegan bodybuilder, master fitness trainer, health coach, and also athlete of Clean Machine. Today we're here at Iron Athletics in Boca Raton, Florida. It's a Sunday morning. It's about 7:44 a.m. and we're here to talk about and also do total body exercise. So my last video we did back and biceps. Today we're going to do total body. Throughout this whole week I already did my split routine. I did chest and tris, back and biceps, legs, all that stuff, shoulders. But today we're doing total body. Now the thing that I love about total body is that, number one, you're working out the whole entire body. Obviously, you know, that's like the best thing about it. Now the whole point of doing a total body exercise or adding a total body exercise into your program is that you're kind of stepping away from your original split routine, you know, and B, supercompensation. So supercompensation is when you work out, right? For example, when we work out, and let's say we did chest and triceps, right? Now it takes the muscle, right? It takes the muscle, chest and the tris, right? So we already did chest and tris. So it takes the muscle at least 2 to 3 days for it to fully recover, right? So throughout that time period, that muscle is already broken down, because every time when we work out, we tear down muscle fibers, right? So when those muscle fibers are already broken down, throughout that 2 to 3 day time period, we're eating foods like protein, carbohydrates, healthy fats, all that stuff to help rebuild that muscle and make it better and stronger. Now, what happens is that usually you'll see people that work out in the gym. They come to the gym every single day. They do their regular split routine, right? You know, some people do back one day, chest one day, arms another day, or maybe chest and tris, back and biceps. You know what I mean? You know. People usually do their original split routine, and then they'll take the weekend off. And when they do that split routine, they pretty much hit every muscle group one time throughout that week. Now, how supercompensation works is that within that 2 to 3 day time period, once you hit that 2 or 3 day and that muscle is fully recovered, then it's time to hit that muscle again immediately. Once you hit that muscle again immediately, you're going to get better growth. You know, you're going to get better results. You have to, because how supercompensation works is that if you don't hit that muscle again and you wait too long after that 2 or 3 day time period, then the muscle won't grow. It won't adapt. You're going to come back next week starting all over again. And that's why you usually see some people that come to the gym all the time, they get very little results. Or maybe yourself, maybe you work out for a very long time and you're doing this split routine, 8 to 12 reps, you know, 3 or 4 sets, and you're like, wow, why is it taking me such a long time to gain muscle, or whatever your goals are, you know, preferably to gain muscle, you know. This is why. So when you put in the total body exercise, you know, you could say we're hitting all the muscles twice in a week, you know, and that's how we're supposed to train, you know. And there's so many different variations on how you can do it. I mean, you could do a split routine with total body. You could add in like circuit training into your workouts, do time trials. I mean, there's so many different variations of how you can build your program. You know, I usually add in like touch-ups one day, and I hit chest maybe two days before, like on a Friday, right? So after doing my full leg exercise, I might do 1 or 2 exercises that involves with my chest and triceps. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're going to do the full total body. And another thing that I'm adding into the program is functional training. So functional training, there's so many definitions of functional training. And my definition of functional training is it's a multi-planar exercise that uses multiple muscle groups at the same time. So what's the benefits of functional training? Well, the benefits is that when we're moving in these multiple planes of motion, the body only moves in 3. So it moves frontal coronal, sagittal and transverse. So transverse is rotation. Frontal coronal is like literally almost like a lateral movement, almost in a lateral movement, or sagittal plane, which is forward and backwards, right? So when we move the body in multiple planes and we're doing functional training, we're actually just moving the body how we normally move from day to day. You know what I'm saying? So because we don't do like a chest press, we don't walk around doing a chest press, everything, we don't lay down and do this normally, you know? We do stuff like if we're walking, we might push the door, which consists of like, depending how you're pushing, you know, it consists of what? A sagittal plane with a transverse, because we're kind of like moving the body like this. So if we're like pushing something or something, like doing this type of motion, or maybe just a punch, like you're getting into a fight, you want to punch somebody, you know, there's a lot of movements and a lot of things that's going on. So functional training actually engages the muscle and it helps moves the body in the way that we normally move from day to day. So adding functional training into your program is really good because it helps improve those type of movements. It also helps engage more, and not just engage, but recruit more muscle motor units in the body. So when that happens, you burn more calories, because what is a calorie? Calorie is a unit of heat. And imagine our body almost like I like to use this. I used this in my last presentation. Like an organic iPhone. You know what I'm saying? If we have like a device, an iPad, iPhone, anything, any type of mobile device, right? And we have like 10 billion applications open. Let's say we have, realistically, like let's say we have about like 10 apps open. We got Facebook, Instagram, YouTube on, Pandora, and then we're also texting and searching the web at the same time. With all those apps open, what happens to the battery? Your battery's not going to last that long. It's going to consume a lot of energy. So imagine us as like a gigantic organic mobile device, or iPad or something like that, tablet, whatever, you know. Same thing. If we're moving the body in multiple planes and we're engaging multiple muscles at the same time, that's going to require more energy. That's more calorie burn. So we're going to be able to, and the best thing about it is that we're using light and medium weights, you know, high reps, so we can definitely target that muscle, build a lot of muscle at the same time, and burn a lot of fat. So if you're trying to also burn fat too, you know, this is total body training is probably one of the best things to do to add into your workout program. So we're going to go ahead and start. Like I always do, I always start off with some cardio. But today, because it's functional training and because of the rest time periods and stuff like that, I'm only doing 15 minutes today. So 15 minutes on the treadmill, just walk on a high incline, just to warm up, burn some calories, and get my cardio in. Then right after that, we'll jump right into the functional training. All right, so the first exercise we want to do is cable squat and row. So the first thing you need to do is you need to acquire 2 of these D handles, all right? I know like in most gyms it's kind of hard to get 2 of them because everyone's using all the equipment. So try to take one from, you know, a member or something like that. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to get my gains, you know, I'm king. But try to get like at least 2, right? You want 2. You want to adjust it all the way down to the bottom, and then I want to start off with 57.5. Like I said, light, medium weights. Move back, roll the shoulders back, keeping a strong chest. Feet about shoulder distance apart. Then you're going to squat, row, just like that. All right, then just a 30-second break. You want to keep it short and sweet, because like I said, I'm already feeling it already. It's a little heart beater. I want to do about 4 sets, but short breaks, 30 seconds, just because time under tension. So you get that heart rate up, so you're using more calories, you're burning more calories, and then at the same time, build muscle at the same time, because we're only using medium weights. Sorry, 30 seconds. Go right back into it. Boom. So the next exercise we're going to do is lateral lat pull downs. So you want to get one of these type of bars or handles. Put the cable system up on the highest part. Use the same weight, 57.5. Now, actually, I want to drop it, sorry. I want to drop that. 42.5, right? All right, so what I'm going to do, I want to try to push the butt out, keep the chest up. You want some room to move laterally, because we're going to move in a lateral movement. So I'm going to go over here. What I'm going to do is just like a lat pull down, just like that, then shuffle. Just like that, just a shuffle and down. All right, so the next exercise is going to be a single arm squat and snatch with the cable system and the resistance belt. So what I'm going to do with the resistance belt is I'm going to I have the weight on 15 pounds. I want to attach it to the side, because I'm going to be moving in a lateral movement, doing a shuffle, right? So just 15 pounds for that. Then what I'm going to do is use the kettlebell and then do a single arm snatch at the same time. So how I'm going to do this is have one thumb up, opening up the chest, keeping the kettlebell to the midline of my body, and then I'm going to move in the lateral movement, just like this, and shoot the kettlebell straight up, then come right back down. Keeping the kettlebell real close to the body. I want to do about 15. Remember, if you have a watch, you probably hear that clicking. My watch is getting destroyed, but fuck it. Then want to switch sides. Give that back. Yeah. All right. All right, so the next exercise we're going to do is a bear crawl with a sled. This is like a weighted belt where you could a resistance belt, sorry, where you can attach like contraptions like the sled that I have right here. You use this belt for any type of purposes. I mean, you could use it to increase your performance and exercise into cable systems and stuff like that. Today I'm just using it for the sled so I can do a bear crawl, because that's the exercise we're going to do. So I'm going to attach it right to the back. A bear crawl is a full body exercise, and if you don't have one of these belts, that's okay. A good way to progress this exercise, if you don't have a belt, is just grab a plate. You could just grab a plate, grab a dumbbell, just do a regular bear crawl just by yourself without anything, and just drag the plate with you as you're crawling. If it's too hard for you, just do the regular bear crawl. You'll be surprised, even just the bear crawl itself could be hard. So, but it's a great full body exercise. Definitely engages the core, a lot of lower body action going on. You're using your arms. Just check it out. It's a really good exercise. Definitely feel it in my quads. Really good exercise. I'm going to do this 4 times, 4 sets, and that's going all the way to the wall and back. So just try, if you're doing it at home, doing it at the gym, do wall to wall, or try to find just an adequate amount of space where you're doing somewhere between 15 and 20 steps. So the next exercise we're going to do is a ball slam, just like this. You're going to go all the way back, slam down just like this, and then squat with a ball toss. Catch it, and again. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed everything that I had to offer today. I hope you enjoyed all the exercises. Just be very careful. One thing that I did forget to add in, just be very careful of doing the squat and snatch with the kettlebell. If you don't know how to flip that wrist to make the kettlebell land on the back of your hand softly, then just regress it to a dumbbell. That's it. Also, I'd like to add, please subscribe to my Instagram, my Facebook, Twitter. They're a lot different than the videos that you see on YouTube. On Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, those type of social platforms, I do motivational quotes every day. You know, just about every day I do a motivational quote. I just believe that when we watch TV, when we listen to the radio, it's a lot of stuff that has to do about drinking, partying, negative things that happens on TV, like people dying, the war, politics, religion, I mean, all this stuff. And I truly believe that we should start our day just more positive. So by doing the quotes, all the quotes is about love, inspiration, power, success, you know, things that we truly want to bring into our lives to be happier. So I believe if we start focusing on things that's more positive versus negative, it's definitely going to change our reality on how we perceive life. So please subscribe on the Instagram, on the Facebook, on the Twitter. Watch and read some of the content that I put out. It's pretty good stuff. Also, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed everything. I hope you enjoyed the exercises, and I hope everyone learned something. So please, if you like the channel, just subscribe down below. Also, like or dislike. If you dislike or you have any type of concerns or complaints, please write them down. I like to hear you out. I like being critiqued, just because this content is for everyone out there. So the more critiques I get, or maybe you want to see a certain video, maybe like shoulders or something like that, or something specific, let me know so I can take the time and create that video for you. I want to give everyone the best experience possible. So with that said, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good Sunday. And if it's not Sunday, wherever you're at, just have a good day. All right.